When I was young, I would always thought about mission, especially observing, I suppose, missionaries come back from different countries. I was always struck by their stories and the way it came across to me that the way they were living their lives, they were giving that little bit more, and I've always wanted to give a little bit more as a priest. This challenge was always at the back of my mind, and here I am today.
Meet Father John Molloy, an Irish priest from the Diocese of Killaloe, now working in a parish called Monte Sinai in Guayaquil, Ecuador.
I'm on my first year now. I completed a year there in March. We're just after Holy Week now, so I'm here a little over a year.
Father John arrived here from Ireland in April of 2010, taking over from Father Colm Hogan, who was working in the parish at the time.
First thoughts were, I suppose, even landing, my God, seeing the terrain, to see the floods in particular, my God. Then coming from the airport, turning the corner down, in particular we call it Crazy Corner because it's absolutely crazy, and there's all the market down there, and I suppose I remember putting down the window for a few minutes, and the smell, you can actually smell the poverty.
Ecuador takes its name from the fact that it lies in the equator, south of Colombia and west of Peru. Guayaquil has a population of 3.5 million people. The community of Monte Sinai lies on the outskirts, where Father John is parish priest.
What I'm doing is trying to work with people, very much work with the people here in the parish. From a structure that Colm set up, I'm building on that and want to further develop that. Catechesis here on a Sunday, every Sunday. I work with 3 coordinators for our 3 churches. Find this very important because the people here I find have good ownership of the church, of the churches that they're responsible for. Find that very good. They'll lead a liturgy, they'll lead prayer, they'll lead the catechetics, and I fit in and work with the people in that way.
People began moving to Monte Sinai around 8 years ago. It was largely an uninhabitable swamp, but to entice people to buy land, plots were sold very inexpensively. As a result, thousands of people flocked to be close to the city, in hope of employment and education. They came from the coast and mountainous regions in search of a better life.
Reside aquí porque buscaba terreno por mi familia, porque muy caro por el sector donde vivía, entonces aquí muy económico. Y me aventuré con mi esposa y mis hijos y mis hermanas a buscar terreno, y ahora estoy viviendo aquí 2 años y medio. Bueno, la dificultad es que he estado palpando día a día aquí en mi sector, más que todo, y en las noticias que escucho de mi país, aquí Ecuador y en la ciudad de Guayaquil. Es violaciones y tanto muertos que hay ahora por 5, 10, 15 dólares matan a la gente. En sí es la violencia física de los niños y más que todo las madres solteras, que hay demasiado abandonadas con sus criaturas, y es terrible porque
The land is swampy and prone to severe flooding during the rainy season. The houses have no running water, no drainage or plumbing systems, no rubbish collection or proper roads.
I ask myself, and I've asked numerous families here, why do you move? I've seen some of their other pueblos, other parts of the country where they've come from, and in my mind and my vision would be, God, is that not better, being near the coast or being near the mountains, being near fertile land? They say no. They feel for the family to get on, they need to be near a city, but as we know, the reality can be much different.
Bueno, las dificultades, muy lejos, muy lejos. Yo a veces trabajo 2 veces a la semana, tengo que ir a la Alborada, a la Garzota. Y el trayecto es muy largo. A veces es difícil la lluvia, el lodo, las calles mojadas, todo eso. Pero es algo normal, ¿no? Y aparte de eso, pues, lo que sí veo que es más dificultoso, por ejemplo, a veces es cuestión de que los niños se enferman y no hay cerca un dispensario o algo.
Aquí en Monte Sinai hay bastante falta de recursos. Necesitamos falta de empleo. La verdad que aquí no ganamos como es normalmente que ganan así una familia. Por ejemplo, mi esposo, como es así de albañil, a veces le sale, hay trabajo, a veces no hay trabajo, a veces le sale un cachuelito que es de 10, 20 dólares, así nomás. Y así pasamos. Y aquí en este sector es que falta bastante ayuda, mejor dicho, ya. Pagar a gente así particulares, él mismo con sus propias manos lo está terminando de hacer. Y así mismo espera seguir terminando el pedacito que le falta, ese lado de allá.
Acá yo duermo yo, solita. Acá duermen mi papá y mi mamá juntos.
The people here have their bamboo style house on stilts, and that is difficult. The people connect to the electricity by attaching, my dad found this interesting when he was here, as many people do, a bit of cable, or it's wire, it's electrical wire from their home that they buy, and they just attach it to the cable that's outside. The cable outside is very temporary as well. It's not full. The electricity is not permanent here, so they just connect away, and quite dangerous, as we know, and that's the way life is. Holy Week I felt went well. A big change for me this year doing it on my own, but I never felt for a minute I was doing it on my own, because we worked together two months in advance, maybe more, at least 2 months in advance anyway, planning the ceremonies from Holy Thursday, very important here, the washing of the feet, and for me very poignant because of where the people live here and coming to church in the muck. I find the people here have a good faith. It's a very real faith, because I feel it's coming out of the poverty from where they're living. It gives them, I feel, a bit of hope, because they have a focus, they have a church to come to, they meet others. There's always banter, as we call it at home, or lots of chat before and after Mass. A sense of community, building up a community, and that's what we believe our ministry is. My ministry is here, is building up community as a people of God.
En el nombre del Padre y del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo. Nos hemos reunido para iniciar el Triduo Pascual, celebrando la Cena del Señor. Entre tus elegidos, y lo dio a sus discípulos diciendo:
There's no piped water. The tankers come around, say 5:30 each morning, and they sell water to the people. Now this water, we don't exactly know where it comes from. We feel it comes from local rivers. It's not the cleanest of water. That's used then for everything. And I know people, even maybe some people who have a job, they will still use this water to drink. They might boil it or whatever, but it's not good water.
Se compra $1 cada tanque de agua. Por lo general, cuando alguien tiene agua en su casa, paga una planilla de no más de 8 o 10 dólares al mes, y a nosotros nos estaría costando más o menos como 30 dólares al mes el agua.
As you can imagine, there are no toilets in one's house. The houses are on stilts. It's really outside in the yard, like we would have had, I suppose, maybe at home many, many, many years ago.
Rubbish and human waste is a common sight in Monte Sinai. It stockpiles in the streets due to the lack of a refuge collection and a sewage system. Among the rotten rubbish, people gather in the market area to buy and sell what they can.
The average wage here for a teacher is approximately $40 a week. A person can have a job selling a bottle of Coke, going into a shop, having enough money to say to buy one bottle of Coke, then we'll buy a number of bass, as we call them here, plastic cups, and sell that bottle of Coke then to make enough money to feed his family. That's a job. Others then will work maybe in a little bakery, maybe in the city, but to have any sort of a job at all is a huge bonus here, but they make little.